All right, we are officially live. Just gonna share the link like we normally do to my Telegram, and we're gonna move that through my WhatsApp. Okay, it's gonna update, and yeah, I'm gonna send that real quick. Yeah, okay, that's good. All right, so we go into the game. Wait for the showdown to occur. All right, just gonna send this to Coney real quick. And I'll say this to Coney. One sec. Okay, so we are officially in the game, and we're gonna wait up there. Sending the link to Coney, sending it to Sanji as well. Okay, in case he needs it. Alright, so that's the stream link, and I'm officially live. So we have just about a few minutes.
Fighting in the water is like natural strength
skin.
training.
Wow, Melissa Umbra Bloom. That's a very nice skin. Can I give the vibes of Lunox? I think they just kind of blended Lunox and a slightly bit of Melissa's tease right there with that, you know. But then again, it's a very nice collector skin. I like this skin. Okay, so I'm gonna turn off my fan. It's gonna make some noise in the background, but then I've just taken care of it. And then, so while we wait for the setup and the end of the teams and the hosts as
Pay
well,
attention,
right now,
because you're about to see the
hosts are
serpent's
online.
true
So
strength.
we're gonna wait for that to come online. We all have been like 6 minutes until the whole game is set up, but I'm ready on my end, way ahead of Coney Black and Sanji. So I'm gonna wait for them to invite me. So in the meantime, we wanna vibe to Nefex live.
Fighting with a tail is no easy feat. It takes tons of practice and a little talent.
Let's go. The first with the curse, with the thirst that I wanna be better, not worse, man, it hurts. I'm on this earth with my words, and I put them all together, insert, cause I wanna have worth. Working hella hard till they put me in the dirt. Gonna go far, man, listen to my words. Gonna be a star, man, life's like a blur. When you're working this hard till you get what you deserve. Yeah, I ain't taking a backseat, I'm passing. Anybody else who is rapping, I'm nasty. Ain't nobody able to catch me, they gasping. They cannot compare, they can't match me, I'm at half speed. I got your girl, she laughing and dancing. Hanging on my blunt, she asking to crash with me. Smash with me, she savage, she was cash money. And she knows that I live lavishly. I'm cold inside. Give all I have just to feel alive. I fight to live, I fight to strive. One day I'll have what I want. I want the whole world in the palm of my hand. I got a plan, I'm the man now. I'm teaching the game, I'm better than anybody else who tests me. I'm ready, looking in my hand and it's steady. I'm trending, ascending and blending, lyrical bending. Now I'm spreading and getting my name out now. Yeah, they hear me laugh. All the crowds ripping the sound. I'm hitting the ground, running up and coming. Ain't nothing, yeah, rookie of the year. I'ma keep it 100, cold blooded, no budget, from nothing to something. I ain't nothing. I got a full hand and a full plan. I ain't gonna stop till I'm at the top, man. Every single track got me feeling awesome. I'm about to pop, started from the bottom. I wanna live, I'm cold inside. Give all I have just to feel alive. I fight to live, I fight to strive. One day I'll have what I want in life.
Okay, so that was Nefex live, but just going to listen to something else. Feeling. Let's go with feelings. I'm playing Nefex songs tonight because Nefex have very good songs, and he was actually the first American musician I actually liked. So let's listen to Nefex Feeling. It's a very nice song. Nefex songs are mostly copyrights, but if I get a flag in this video, then I'm not gonna play songs next time, unfortunately. So copyright strike is a real thing, but don't listen to me. Vibe to this.
She rubbing on me, but I'm loving this weather. Cali got heat, but her body sounded seven. Yo, I got what I need, cold being nothing better. I'll keep doing me, margaritas in a blender. Her body so tender, body so slender. Know that I'm a bender, never say never. I'ma go get her, and I just met her. Baby, there's no pressure, just pleasure, yeah. She got a body like a diamond, it's one of a kind. 4th of July, yeah. Summertime vibe, yeah. Wanna make her mine, yeah. Bikini tan lines, yeah. Shines like a diamond, she 9 out of 9, yeah. I could give a damn what you say, yeah. I'm feeling my way. Cool beers in the bay, I stay out of the shade. I just
Fighting in the water is like natural strength training.
let's get paid, let's get big, let's get paid, yeah.
Humans can be pretty strong. I mean, for something without it.
Living out in Hollywood, yeah, man, I feel good, yeah. So misunderstood, cause we're young and we're crook, yeah. Everybody's hooked, yeah, everybody shook, yeah. Do it by the book, no, we do it like we should, yeah. Young and we're free, ain't nobody stopping me. I'ma drink 2 or 3, maybe more, yeah, we'll see. Cause it's just what I need, alcohol and the beach. Got the sand on my feet, and the girls in the heat, yeah. She's so bubbly, she likes country. Said I like money, now she thinks I'm funny. Baby girl is sunny, addicted to your honey. You know I'm always running, so baby, are you coming? And I know that I move quickly. So let's go, baby, come with me. I'll grab a bottle and a shot of that whiskey, and we can drink till the sun sets dizzy, yeah.
Alright, a very good one from Nefex right there. Then we go to Grateful, my favorite Nefex songs actually. So we've got like 2 minutes until the match between Astral and Phantom and Unstoppable Gods. I don't really know what's going on. The hosts aren't online yet. They're not replying any of my text either. But then again, let's listen to Grateful while we wait for them.
Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, when you're in your teens, life ain't really what it seems. Try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going, I want no fake love, I want the real stuff. Everybody listen up, cause I'll only say it once. I'm gonna show you all the path, if you want it bad. I'm gonna show you where it's at, yeah, how you can get it back. Yeah, cause I ain't never done, I'll be #1. Working hella hard until I get just what I want. Yeah, rises like the sun, yeah, fatal like a gun. Shooters gonna shoot and I'm gonna shoot until I fall. Always do it at home, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. knows that I'm breaking down. Everybody knows I ain't faking now. Everybody knows my heart's vacant now. Yeah, she hates me now. I made mistakes, but now I don't ever wanna be alone. I don't really ever feel at home. On my own, in the zone. That's the only way I know. Feeling low, about to blow back up. Here I never let the doubt creep in. Gotta pop a couple more aspirin. I don't think I'll ever let you in. Easier to break it off as friends. I don't really understand myself. I don't really understand, need help. I don't wanna be left on the shelf. Couldn't even hear me if I yelled. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold. Let's go. I don't wanna break down. Always feel like I could break now, but I never let it take me to that place now. I won't ever let my thoughts get away now. I got better things to do, picking fate now. I just wanna be the best, call me great now. I don't know if I'm okay or insane now. I remember better days on the playground, hoping I can find my way even when I'm feeling down. I fight, even when I don't know what is right. I'ma pick a side and I'ma take pride. I will decide my fate and die. Will never let them tell me who I am. If you try to shake me, I'll be damned. Planet on the ground is where I stand. Never give up, that was always the plan. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold. Just full of jealousy, yeah, this legacy. You gon' see what's left of me. You gon' see success in me. You ain't seen the rest. I just wanna be the best at what I know. Better than the rest, just watch me grow. Put me to the test and watch me go. This is my quest, I'ma make it known. They call me obsessive, oh I know. Call me selective with my notes. Call me aggressive with my flow. Call me offensive even though Joey ain't gonna lie, life's tough. Trying to get by, life's rough. Trying to do it right, it's not enough. Even though you try, you still mess up. But I'm still gonna fight for what I love. Still gonna die for what I love. Still gonna try, I won't give up. Still gonna fight until I've won. They say I'm way too obsessed and I've got nothing left. And I'm not quite there yet, but those words they'll regret. Cause I've got something left and I'm not giving in. I will not let them win. I won't stop till the end, no. Mentally and physically, studied them religiously, so I don't repeat history. And people won't admit to me they don't want a victory bad enough to get a C. They'd rather just go leave it be. And this journey I've been on since 13, working hard and learning, never stopping searching. Yeah, It's burning, all this passion hurts me. I took action working, writing down these words. No, I'm not okay, I just wanna be something. I don't wanna be nothing, living all alone. No, I'm not alright, I'm just barely getting by. But I'll tell you I'm just fine, so you leave me alone. They say I'm way too obsessed and I've got nothing left. I don't believe in destiny, I just do what's best for me. Don't listen to my enemies, they're just full of jealousy. Yeah, this legacy, you gon' see what's left of me. You gon' see success in me. You ain't seen the rest, is my quest, I'ma make it known. They call me obsessive, oh I know. Call me selective with my notes. Call me aggressive with my flow. Call me offensive even though Joey ain't gonna lie, life's tough. Trying to get by, life's rough. Try to do it right, it's not enough. Even though you try, you still mess up. But I'm still gonna fight for what I love. Still gonna die for what I love. Still gonna try, I won't give up. Still gonna fight until I've won. They say I'm way too obsessed and I've got nothing left. And I'm not quite there yet, but those words they'll regret. Cause I've got something left and I'm not giving in. I will not let them win. I won't stop till the end, no. Study them religiously so I don't repeat history. And people won't admit to me they don't want a victory bad enough to get a C. They'd rather just go leave it be. You know, this journey I've been on since 13, working hard and learning, never stopping searching. Yeah, it's burning, all this passion hurts me. I took action working, writing down these words. No, I'm not okay, I just wanna be something. I don't wanna be nothing, living all alone. No, I'm not alright, I'm just barely getting by. But I'll tell you I'm just fine, so you leave me alone. They say I'm way too obsessed and I've got nothing left. And I'm not quite there yet, but those words they'll regret. Cause I've got something left and I'm not giving in. I will not let them win, I won't stop till the end, no.
Alright, so we're gonna cut that short on the vibe as we go in. Immediately, we're hearing the drops. Diablo with the first ban here. As usual, you should have understood that by now. The third person on the draft, the selector 3, always gets the first ban on the side of the teams. So we can see a joy takedown. I don't see insanity anywhere, but then again, there's a need to be wary of the little Leonen that is the bearer of the blessing, and the one with the future of all Leonens. And then we go here, Kiki with a response on Diablo's ban. And then we got Kiki like being slightly indecisive here, but the time will not be on our side. 2 seconds left. Gonna make a decision. Takes down the Jusin to prevent hey, wait, I don't see real men here. So who's gonna play mid lane for Astrals? Wow, this is definitely. Oh, Suki plays mid lane. Wow, Suki plays mid lane. Okay. I like this. Roman is from not here right now. Then we have Thundarabi trying to make the first pick here. There's a lot of options that Thundarabi can choose. We've got Gato, we've got Hylos, none of them are banned. We've got Lucas, we've got Hilda. So you've got a lot of picks here, Thundarabi. You really shouldn't limit yourself right here. I mean, none of the EX players are banned. Only the moves Diablo for the one chosen by Immortal One. Locks in the Suyo Zay here with a response on the body of Smith. Okay, switches to the Gato card, the one with the steel bones, the one blessed by the guardians to reach the sky, Gato card himself. Okay. Real men is from Phantom Troops. Okay. I will definitely take that in mind. Keep that in mind. Cypher. I'll definitely keep that in mind. And then we have Suki here, trying to make a pick right here with Tondarbi as well. They still have an opportunity to lock down the Gato and the Hylos. I don't really know why Astral isn't taking advantage of this fact. I mean, Gato and Hylos are not banned right now. This is an opening for them. But then again, Astral like to do things their way. They like being unique with their things. Sometimes they can even go with a very squishy pick and still make it work. That's what they are good at. You can see a faster lockdown by Suki as Tondarbi locks down the glue. Kiki here with a pick. Probably gonna lock a Beatrix, or because he did pretty well with the Beatrix in the last time I streamed Unstoppable Gods match. He did pretty well with Beatrix. He could also lock a Ixia. Ixia could be a very good one as well. But then again, an Irithel will be available as Kiki makes his decision and locks the Irithel down. I wonder how Astral is gonna respond to that pick. A Granger takedown, a very valuable takedown. Again, like I said, I don't see Insanity here. Insanity does not play for Unstoppable Gods. Rather, he plays for Phantom Troops. But then again, the bans right here are corresponding to what he would usually go for as an early pick in the draft. You can see MC Long here getting slightly indecisive with the pick. Only got 4 seconds left. He better make a decision. Takes down the one from Laboratory 1418, the Spear of Alpha. And then we have Korra here trying to respond to that with a pick here. I really want Korra to take advantage. I mean, we still have a Gato. They can still pick a Gato here from the side of Astral or a Hylos room. There's still a chance to pick that. But then again, I don't really think Astral are going to succumb to that. Korra here with the Xavier pick, the Arbiter of Light from the Church of Light that forsook the Monastery of Light and joined the Forsaken Light members. And you can see Lord Grimlex here and MC, but you've got only a second to make a decision. Locks down the Beatrix instead. Then we can see Demkai here with the Alice, the Seductress of the Abyss. It's already here to make a wave. That is, we've not really seen an Alice pick so far in the tournament. I've not seen that, and he locks down the Alice. Wow, it seems like we're gonna be seeing some Bloodhood and some Blood Ancestry here. So that's something that I really look forward to. Alice can be a very formidable frontliner if you know what you're doing. Alice can be a very formidable frontliner and can really be a very annoying character to deal with. So with that being said, let's go straight into game number 1 out of 3. We can see the picks here being very, very intelligent. I can see on the side of Unstoppable Gods, they have Terizla as the frontliner and Alice with Belric as well, providing that CC from the Wrath of Dyrad. And then we can see Terizla as well with the Penalty Zone and Alice with the Blood Ode. And then we can see Xavier here as well with the CC and Irithel for the damage. It's a very nice lineup from Unstoppable Gods. And then we can see Astrals with the glue control effect from the split. Then we can see the feathered airstrike from Fasa and Diablo with the one chosen by the Immortal One, Soyo, Beatrix here. And then we get straight into the match. Well, you know the normal rehearsal, you know the drill. The junglers proceed to the various locations on the jungle, and then we have some assistance here that they will be getting from their teammates for this first creep right here. It seems like the network is starting to act up, but then again we are back. They're getting assistance here from Ryu for the purple buff, same as Diablo, as Wito has spawned already. Diablo making a move towards it. Korra already throwing them, getting solo, gets taken down. Diablo gets awkward here as Lord Grimlex already uses the flicker, throws Kiki as Kiki flickers out of there. Diablo comes in as Alice comes in. Demkai trying to get some magic damage in with a Blood Ode, but gets out of the way. They retreat just in time. Well, the networks are actually having a lot of issues right now. MTN is pretty bad tonight. But then again, I could do this. I could turn on my mobile data to back it up. Wait, I think I should just do that while nothing is really happening. Let me just turn on my mobile data real quick to back that up. That's necessary. Okay, we are back in. Kiki here, already waiting in the bush here, trying to camp. MC Leong or RB looking for an opening here, but signals an escape, but them Kai not willing to let them go. Diablo already going in, tries to take out Zay as them Kai takes him down instead. Lord Grimlex getting taken. The thought too, he should have just left. There was no point in battling, especially when you've already taken the objective. Just leave and farm some more. But well, you know, fights Astral and fight 1 and 2. But then again, let's keep watching. There could be a comeback from that, as Lord Grimlex is doing what Jawhead does best, really trying to poke as hard as possible. River trying to up already. Mechanic suppression, a stun and a knock up. That was something. Already mechanic suppression, unstoppable force from Jawhead as the Feather Strike is released from Suki. Already coming in. Diablo trying to get the damage already. Them Kai not willing to let him go. Takes him down with a blood ode. Thunderby using the split trying to get the mass stacks on Glue. Possesses him, gets the mass stacks, and he tries to lure him back, but will not be able to. Getting the control immediately. Them Kai tries to get away, but then again he's low on HP. Thunderby, things that went wrong right there. Thunderby was not able to find the blink speed skill from the Glue. If he was able to move towards Astral, they could have finished off them Kai, but then again he wasn't able to do that, and that constituted a disadvantage for him and put him in a dangerous position, which led to him getting shot down. Lord Grimlex here looking for an opening, trying to do, already poking him with the arrow there. Diablo, there's a lot of things that are going on right now. We can see that an engagement right here from Zay on the EXP lane. Thunderby really trying to play it, but our focus should be on Unstoppable Force, already used from Jawhead, but gets away just in time. Them already used by Suki. The total will be reset. Unfortunately, them guy takes it. The Wrath of Dyrad has already been used as them guy goes down. The penalty zone coming in. Really getting low here, but will be supported right here by the Jawhead. A knock up right there and a stun by the flip. Thunderby trying to poke to clear the waves, but Kiki knows how to play it safe with Leo and Irithel coming from this Belric. Okay, trying to defend the waves right here on the tier 1, preventing Kiki from taking the tier 1 right here. Is necessary because you really don't want to start losing your turrets this early into the game. We're already in the mid game, and you really don't want to start losing your turret because the total spawns in the next 15 seconds, and both junglers are already positioning. Is this an engagement I see right here from them Kai trying to stall Soyo here? But then again, he already knows how to do it and when to do it. Riovel already using the death of Wrath of the Dyrad here on, but will be met by the Feather Strike and be taken down, shut down, as Suki gets a killing spree on the mid lane, trying to protect the minion waves from the tier 1, but then it will be taken down by Kiki on the mid lane. Already taking the total. Them Kai not willing to waste a second here on this total. So the game is paused right there by Cypher. So, then again, we'll wait a little bit for the unpause. I think there's a spam recall there from the teammates. They're trying to do a little bit there and just probably adjust their network or one or two things. So while we wait, let us listen to... Let me see what I have for you guys on my playlist. Okay, let's listen to Fight Back by Nefex. Very nice song.
You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different, man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it though. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro. Don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions, they blocking your vision. But no, you can't listen, that shit is all fiction. Cause you hold the power as long as you're driven. There's no way that you make it, and maybe you can fix it. Oh, will you fucking fight back?
Okay. Apologies for the delays and the backwards back and forths. Me and MTN tonight were not exactly the best of friends. but not exactly the best of friends. Tonight's own is just terrible, to be honest. I mean, avoid Lord Grimlex. That's a very, very good reflex right there. Feather Strike trying to take him out, Suki, but will trigger the Rose Gold Meteor Shield. A very good reflex right there from the marksman of Unstoppable Gods. That was a good reflexive action on her end, unless that would have been her shutdown. I mean, he doesn't have any deaths right now in the game. Right now, Kiki is the only one on Unstoppable Gods without a single death. And really trying to preserve it and make sure it stays that way. Riovo trying to make a move here on Lord Grimlex, but he will retreat just in time to avoid it. Diablo right here trying to save his jungle, but then again, Unstoppable Gods know how to zone him out as Demkai takes the buff instead. Well, the buff is needed by the jungler, but you know, the buff is really needed because you know, in the late game, the jungler, oh my goodness, they're trying to zone them out. Korai here trying to get some magic damage in, trying to waken them out, but they need to be careful with that engagement. Also, people gods need to be very careful tonight because they've lost most of their turret. They only have the tier 2 on the gold lane, which is the only thing left and the only thing that MC Leong seems to want to defend by all means on the gold lane. I like the fact that Astral are still trying to save things and save their turrets, despite the fact that they are way behind in the kill lead, they're way behind in the gold lead as well. We see a 7k gold lead from Unstoppable Gods. But then again, Kiki right here really trying to change that reality and make it an 8k gold lead on the side of Unstoppable Gods. So we got 8 seconds until the Lord spawns, and oh, an engagement right here already. Feather Strike, the Wrath of Darat has been used already. Thunder B really using the split right here, trying to get the max stacks on. Already using the split already. And then MC Leong flickering out to try and shut down Kiki. But Kiki gets out just in time. The Rose Gold Meteor really coming to his rescue on that engagement right there. MC Leong not willing to commit. Gets out just in time as Unstoppable Gods proceed to take out. Already going in. Thunderby flickers out of there. Uses the split again as they try to go in. Trying to come in with the Unstoppable Force. Lord Grimlex as he moves out. But there's no one to support Thunderby right here. Thunderby taking a lot of damage from Kiki as he gets out of the engagement, trying to flicker. We don't get him, but Thunderby does not go down. Say, pay the price instead. And the price for actually witness that Kiki gets a killing spree as well. Very sad that we can actually witness that. Suki the only one left for Astral right now, and this game is not looking so well for Astrals. Let's trying to clear it right now, all and really starting halves tonight as is ruining the flow of the game. It must be really terrible tonight. Then again, trying their best not to throw it away, because right now the jungle is in their advantage and in their possession. They really need to make sure that Diablo doesn't get that farm he's looking for to this last point. Wow, is that a flicker from Suki? Wow, that must have been a error tap, because a flicker just to team fight phases. Because a flicker is a very valuable thing, especially for a mage looking for the mecha suppression spawns is necessary to reduce the amount of damage he can tank just when they need him the most. Already not wasting a second. Kiki already so much damage. Thunderby really needs to get out of there. Gets shut down by Zay. The Lord is already coming against Astrals. 4-man on Astral down. Wow, it's a wipe out for Unstoppable Gods. They get a clean wipeout on Astral. Get to see a lot. Astral tends to lose the first match. But then again, it's not about the fit, you know, Astral officially, or will Astral make a second and third comeback in the 2 matches? Well, stay tuned to find that out. So, in the meantime, while Safa organizes the lobby one more time, wow, the network is really bad tonight. It's really terrible. I'm feeling it a lot right here on the stream. Wow. Not exactly a good one, but then again, while we listen to Fight Back by Nefex, let's hope the network improves on its quality so that I can deliver quality commentary as well. You know, network interrupting the game is also affecting what I say at the point in time.
I don't want to hear it anymore. I don't want to hear it anymore. All these fucking thoughts, they are not what I need anymore. I'm about to shut the motherfucking door on all you poor ass haters with your heads in the clouds, talking out loud so proud. You better shut your goddamn mouth before I do more gonna make it? Are you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Are you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back? Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, grass. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, when you hit grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have my like a gun, shooters gonna shoot and I'm gonna shoot until I fall. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. Long hair and you know that she's a bad chick. All the boys stare, can't help it, it's a habit.
Okay, so we are in. So I want to mention this real quick. If you're in the comment section and you're actually watching this right now, it's you just have to accept that, okay, look, some things are beyond my control. And for a good example is this. Okay, I'm not exactly someone that has the Elon Musk network, what do you call it, the Starlink. I don't exactly have Starlink that I can use or turn on whenever MTN is bad. So I normally switch between MTN and Airtel. We all know how Glow is, not exactly dependent. So, okay, let's get into the game. So that's that about that. So just have that in mind. Network tonight is very terrible. Okay, so as we can see a Sicilian takedown on the side of Unstoppable Gods. Very valuable takedown right there as Astral takes down Camila and Jusine. And then we have Suki here. They could move Suki right now, or they could move Dondarby, trying to make a decision here. Cypher and Thunder Knight. And as Cypher was not actually on the team the last time, but this time around it seems like what Coney said. Cypher would rather be damned than see Astral's record get broken. But then again, let's really hope his addition to the team can make a difference this time around. Because Astral, it's not the first time they've lost the first set of match. It's not the first time, and most of the time when they lose the first match, they usually win the remaining two. So Cypher's addition to the team, I don't know if that's gonna make the difference tonight. But then again, Unstoppable Gods are not joking either. We can see them Kai here locking the Lucas jungle. That's not something we get to see all the time. And then we have Kiki here. We're still repeating the same picks. Suki trying to counter that level of sustain on the side of Unstoppable Gods. I mean, you got Terizla with the body of Smith. That's a lot of sustain right there. And then we've got Demkai with the Unleash the Beast. Buffs all attributes. When I say all attributes, I mean all attributes by 20%. That is a lot of sustain right there from Lucas. So a takedown of the Belric, preventing Riovol from using the Belric pick for as he did in the last game. The Wrath of Dyrad can be a very nasty, ultimate, especially against CC weak heroes that can't have the ability to gain control immunity. So that's a very valuable takedown on the side of Astral. We can see a pick here from Lord Grimlex. Will he lock the Jawhead like he did the last time? Or will he go for a proper tank like Gatuska? Ooh, takes the Matilda instead. Well, I don't really know how that works. But then again, let's see. It's not about the picks sometimes. It's about the execution and how you use the picks. It's about how well your pick has the right, does he have the right synergy with your teammates pick, and can your teammates take advantage of your pick? That's something that you should also ask yourself, because if you go for a Suyo, he's pretty good with that pick. A Hylos, wow, Diablo really coming in here, handling the reins of the jungle to Suki. And then you can see a Retribution on the Matilda, really playing around with the battle spells here. Astral, I think they should really fix that, because that's something, things that could go right for Unstoppable Gods. Because if they just have happened to, with a tinge of luck, a tinge of dominance, a tinge of strategic play, if they take to this match, Unstoppable Gods have done what no team in the entire Lord's tournament have ever done. Mind you, these are 2 ranking teams. Unstoppable Gods is not a NAB team. This is a team that are directly underneath Astrals on the table. So if there's any team that's worthy enough to break Astrals' unbeaten record so far, it's Unstoppable Gods. And right now they're showing so much potential, and if they can take this win, oh my goodness, it's going to be crazy, because they've done what no other team can do. And mind you, we've had like more than 10 teams on this tournament. Some have been disqualified and some are still in the tournament and have moved on to the Swiss stage. So I'm really rooting for you, Unstoppable Gods. And if you're in the comment section right now and you're watching this, write down, do you think Unstoppable Gods will make the difference tonight and take the win, settling the score and breaking Astral's record? Or do you think they'll, oh, Korra getting bashed right here by Lord Grimlex, but will get away, as that is to be a harmless poke. And then Kiki right here against Cypher really meets a worthy opponent this time around. Cypher right now isn't joking. He knows that Astral are behind on a 1-0 lead against Unstoppable Gods rather. But then there's a lot of things going on this mid lane that I want us to see here. A stun here by Darby rather. Zay trying to make a movement right here on Darby, trying to get this slow in, but Darby jumps away just in time before he could hit the last set. Then we can see a movement right now from Lord Grimlex trying to support Cypher on the gold lane. Diablo already getting the level 4, getting the Spear of Alpha, trying to move in on Korra as he gets stunned by Lord Grimlex. The Spear of Alpha has been used already as Lord Grimlex steals the first blood from Alpha and gets it. Oh my goodness, Alpha comes in, morphs, who unleashes the beast. Them Kai trying to get that control immunity, but uses it defensively and gets out of the way just in time before the turtle spawns. It will be meaningless if he dies just before the turtle spawns, because the jungler is really needed when the objectives is available. It will be, futile and to give an easy turtle to the enemy team if the jungler dies just before or just when the turtle or the lord has spawned. So right now there's not so much going on for Unstoppable Gods. They are already behind in the kill lead, but it's still too early to conclude. The gold lead isn't that far right now. It's just a 200 gold lead, and then the turtle is where the camera needs to be. As you can see, Zay here looking for an opportunity for the penalty zone. Still camping in the bushes. Them Kai already coming in. Not much support from the other end. Don't really know why Ryuvo went with the flooring, as everything is dependent on the initiation of terrorists like Glorious Pathway already from Lord Grimlex, as Zay misses the penalty zone. He's turned into a full-on team fight right here. Them Kai already getting low, trying to use the Unleash the Beast to buff his attributes, but unfortunately gets taken down. Darby takes down flooring on the mid lane. Korra here already gets in with a shot with the chaos, but gets out of range on Darby just in time before he could unleash the magic burst on him. Kiki here trying to play it safe against Cypher. He knows that Cypher is not incompetent. He's a very experienced gold laner, so you really shouldn't play it rough against him or be careless, especially when they have the King of the Centaurs on their side that can quickly close in the distance between yourself and him. Cypher really trying to poke here with the Rhapsody, but will just succeed in clearing the creeps. Kiki knows that is not a safe place to gamble with Cypher, especially when they have a Matilda and the Hylos on the same team. Zay really taking so much damage from Darby here. Really needs to get out of the way, Korra already. Glorious pathway used from high-low. Cypher will take so much damage, and they're looking for an opening right here. Astral really determined. Already 3-man stone right there from Ryuvo. Already taken down. Loses 2. Unfortunately, loses 3 instead, as Unstoppable Gods respond in a brutal takedown. A 3-for-none in favor of Unstoppable Gods. Well, Astral knew what they signed up for when they started the fight on Unstoppable Gods jungle. Korra really low here, still not willing to retreat despite Suki being so close. I mean, if a falling eagle could be used on you, but then again, it seems like he has the power of light on his side, getting that untargetability, relying on it just to get out of the way. But then again, there's a lot of things going on in this jungle here. We need to see the penalty zone missed again by Zay. That's not really saying much about this EXP laner. Lord Grimm's already used the glorious pathway to get close to Demkai. Demkai getting caught in despair of Alpha as he gets shot down, taking down Astral and not taking prisoners as Ryuvel goes down as well. Trying to get Zay, not willing to let him go. First swing used by Diablo on Zay. Thundarabi not willing to let him go as well. Korra already used the power of the chaos. Pair of Alpha gets caught within the radius, but the damage will not be enough to shut him down, but takes down Zay as a compensation instead. Gets taken out of the battlefield by the ancestral guidance from Matilda. Demkai still trying to secure his jungle, but Diablo is not willing to let him breathe. Glorious pathway used again. The spell of Alpha used on the jungler of Unstoppable Gods, but then again takes him down in a killing spree. Astral are not joking in this match. They are not taking it lightly and not giving Unstoppable Gods any chance in the world to win the second match. Wow. Astral's really, these days, I think what they're just doing right now, they're just playing with their opponents, because, I mean, I'm starting to think it's deliberate what they do. I think they lose the first game deliberately, just so the enemies can think, the opponents can think they have to actually break their record, and then in the next 2 games, they just decimate them completely. It's mind-blowing and also traumatizing to the opponents as done right here by the King of the Centaurs. Kiki Diablo looking for a triple, but will not get it. Kiki is a beast with the movement and the aim direction. That is something that most marksmen really need to learn. The positioning, the movement, and the direction of movement as well of your enemies. You need to be aware. We'll be taken into the battlefield again. The King of the Centaurs by Matilda. The ancestral guidance is still in the business of bringing you already circling Eagle. Lord Grimless wanted to follow up, but Kiki gets out of that as well. Cypher really trying to take down Kiki, but Kiki gets out of that. It's a 2-for-none in favor of Astrals. Kiki losing the tier 1 on the gold lane. Cypher already pushing the lanes. So to be honest, right now, Unstoppable Gods are suffering. I think I have to come out and say it. I mean, compared to the last game, they're playing very, very differently. The last game, they were so offensive, really dominating their position, holding the position down. But right now, they're just playing so defensive, and, you know, there's not much response on their end. I mean, let's ignore the kill lead, you know, for now. Let's ignore the kill lead for now. Let's just look. I had so much hope Diablo will use the Spear of Alpha on Demkai as Demkai goes down. Ryuvo getting so low. Come on in. Thundarabi shuts down Ryuvo and takes him out. Cypher Astrals. The Lord will spawn in the next 4 seconds. Taking out Demkai just before the Lord spawns was a very, very valuable move and a very strategic play from us. Cypher checking the bushes with the Rhapsody to make sure he doesn't get ganked and taken down. Zay looking for an opening here with the penalty zone. I really do not support this Florin pick right here from Korra and from Ryuvo. But then again, I think he should have gone for a tank instead. Zay trying to weaken this Lord just before it approaches their inhibitor. But then again, the glorious part was the tier 2 on the other side of the lanes. The Lord was just a distraction for them to take down the tier 2 on the lanes as well. Thundarabi will engage here, trying to take down the tier 2 on the mid lane, the only one that's left as Astral push for a team fight. But then again, There's no point getting too engaged. Oh, a 3-man penalty zone. As here comes the follow-up from them Kai. Then Astral loses a member of their team. Trying to push it a bit too much as Cora gets in. The power of chaos shuts down Hylos just in time before he could retreat from the battlefield. It's a 2-0 in 2-1 in favor of Unstoppable Gods. But then again, there's a lot of things you need to consider here. That was a disadvantageous engagement by Astrals. Engaging inside the turret was a pretty desperate move and something they should have thought about twice before they committed to that. Diablo noticed that and wasn't willing to go in with the Spear of Alpha and then really played it safe from the external side of the turret. But then again, unfortunately, I can't say the same for Lord Grimlex. He went down, but then again, he's back, just in time. We're still in the early stages of the late game. So, with how things are going right now, I don't think Unstoppable Gods can make a comeback. But then again, there's a lot of things that can still go wrong. If Astral don't start timing their engagement and making very, very, calculative and strategic engagement, I think Kiki can be the deciding factor for this match, because Kiki is still doing so well despite Unstoppable Gods being behind in everything. Kiki is still getting that flooring advantage, that deuce power, still getting it in. So then again, there's some things that could really go right for Unstoppable Gods right now. But if you think about it, if they don't take advantage of the Lords and they keep losing these Lords consecutively, it's not going to be nice for them at all. It's not going to be nice for them. Cora already here trying to signal a go in, but unfortunately the only person that can frontline right now is on the mid lane. Zay here not willing to go in, still wanting to clear the lanes, clear the waves, and ensure that the minion waves are on their advanced side when the Lord comes in. The Lord is approaching once again through the mid lane. Diablo really staying behind the flanks and securing the buff of Unstoppable Gods. Unstoppable Gods not willing to make a move towards the outside. They really want to stay in the protection of their turrets. Cora trying to check the bushes to know where their enemies are. They're really trying. Oh, Glorious Pathway has been used already. Astral comes in. Tondarby engages right now. Kiki really staying at a good position right here. As Cypher gets a killing spree on Revo. The flooring goes down. Demkai takes down Suki. Matilda goes down as well. Cypher gets a double. Kiki has slain Hylos as well. Cora shuts down Diablo as base as he takes down Cypher. Oh my goodness. Tondarby ends the game in Astral's favor. Time. Okay, so we are live one more time. Let's try and do this one more time. MTN is really frustrating me tonight, to be very honest with you guys. Okay, stay calm. It's necessary to stay calm. Some days are like this. So while we wait for Lord Grimlex and other members of Astral to come into the lobby, let us finish listening to Rumors by Nefex. That's a very nice song.
Short skirt and a jacket. I just wanna get her all alone on a mattress. I just wanna have it. I just gotta have it. Rumors all around say her body is fantastic. All natural, not a piece of fur is plastic. Headed to her toes, yeah, they say that she's a latch. Yeah, the whispers all around say she has a reputation. Don't believe it till I see it, so I want a demonstration. And I've always learned it better with a hands-on education. So I need a private session if you get what I am saying. And they say that she's not easy, no, she's really complicated. But that only makes it better, and it's got me so fixated. And I'm not the type to wait around, I've never hesitated. But she's got me captivated, so the game I'm gonna play it, yeah. She got a body like a coaster. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. She's got a body like a coaster. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me.
Okay, so we are back in again. You can see a lot of things going on right now from the draft right here. The bans are Camilla still staying on the ban despite everything going on. Wow. Wow, I really like the fact that Astral are not betting on Camilla at all. Neither is God on Sicilian. Wow. Both teams are really trying to give themselves an advantage right here. Locking down the Bellric, preventing Riovol once again from using this winning pick. So, right now, it's anybody's game. Astral can take it home. Unstoppable Gods can take it home. It's anyone's game at this point. But with the way Unstoppable Gods played too defensively in that last match, I don't think they're going to be taking this one home. But if you're in the comment section and you still think there is a chance for them to take it home, then let me know. And I'll be engaging you guys once the game has loaded officially. There's a lot of things right now that could go right for Unstoppable Gods if they win the draft. Cypher locking down the Granger once again. He really wants to make sure that this game is in his advantage. He really wants to seize this game for Astrals. I think right now at this point, everyone is just tired of the reoccurring intervals. You know, we don't really get that much viewers on the Astral versus Unstoppable Gods match because Astral just wins the game in the end. Everyone knows the outcome already. You know, people don't really look forward to it anymore. It's kind of like, we know, okay, yeah, Astral is gonna win this match. There's no point in watching it. Astral just gonna take it home. Then again, I believe one day history will be made, and one of these teams will come up and do something about it. I mean, Unstoppable Gods and Dead Sirens were the first team to ever beat Astral in the first match. I mean, we've had it. A lot of teams have done it now. I mean, Phantom Troops have done it. Unstoppable Gods have done it. But I mean, Dead Sirens were the first people that gave the teams the idea that it's possible to actually win against Astral even once. That was what gave them the idea, and it's crazy because Sote Kishidon actually did it as well. Yeah, they did it too, but they did it against Phantom Troops rather. So right now, Unstoppable Gods are in a position in which they can change history if they win this match, or they can be like other teams that have won just one game against Astrals and still lost the overall fixture. I can see the Riovol here with Kufra and Zay here with Badang. Two very solid picks with good CC. And then Tondarbi here with the Phobios and Suki with the Occult Altar on the Necromancer of Necrokeep Faramis. That's a good pick right there with some nice sustain from Tondarbi. Diablo will take down the Lucas to prevent Demkai from locking him down on the jungle and giving Unstoppable Gods more sustain on their end. Because the more sustain is not what Astra wants right now. The Gato and the Hylos is still available. I wonder why both teams are not really taking advantage of that. I wonder why both teams are avoiding that pick right now and avoiding that pick tonight. But then again, Korra will make a decision as he locks down the Liu Yi. A very valuable pick, especially good crowd control, very good rotation strength with the Liu Yi. I love the fact that Unstoppable Gods are improving the quality of their picks right now compared to the last game. A Florin, well, I don't really have words, but then again, I don't really approve of the Florin pick by Revol in the last match. The only frontliner right there in the last match was the Terizla, and Terizla missed a lot of times, you know, especially with the initiation. Because see Lord Grimlex here taking the Hylos, the King of the Centaurs, and then we have a second frontliner, Tondarbi and Hylos being the frontliners here. Demkai leaving the Joy open. Wow. I'm surprised that Astra didn't think of that. They didn't think of leaving the Joy open. Demkai already showing the pick right here. Don't really mobile lineup. We can Cypher is very mobile on the Granger. Same with Paramis on the Shadow Stampede, as well as Phobios. Phobios is not that mobile, but can be pretty mobile, especially when he starts casting the demonic power. And then we have Lord Grimlex. Hylos is a very mobile tank, and Hayabusa as well with the Quad Shadows. So it's a pretty mobile lineup on the side of Astral and a pretty sustained lineup on the side of Unstoppable Gods. It's anyone's game at this point. Both of them have very solid comps, especially on the side of Unstoppable Gods. They have very good frontliners. So it's all about how you use the pick, not the picks. and synergy too as well. So while I adjust for tonight's match and final match for tonight, that's gonna decide whether history will be changed or whether history will be repeated. Tune in to the sound of music. Okay, I think the entire game is loaded already, so there's no point for the sound of music. Let's just get straight into the game. Let's get straight into the game. There's a lot of things that could go right for Unstoppable Gods, especially if the Badang can make a very good initiation, or even the Kufra as well. Kufra initiation is kind of situational if you think about it, because a Kufra needs the enemies to be close to the wall, so when he uses the Tyrant's Wrath, they can get stunned. Because if they're not close to the wall or close to an obstacle, the Tyrant's Wrath will only slow them down and apply a CC on them, right? That's all. It's going to apply the movement CC on them, the displacement CC on them, nothing else. Anyways, let's take a look right here on the jungle of Unstoppable Gods, as Lord Grimless is trying to make a move here, but Revol will be zoning him out of that. There's an engagement on the EXP right here. Thunderby versus Zay, as he tries to establish dominance against him. Something that Osho Lantern usually does in his matches. But then again, in the last match we saw with Sote Kishidon, Osho Lantern wasn't very dominating like he normally would. And then Lord Grimlex here, duality already coming in, making sure that they feel the magic damage by Korra. Then already engaging right here. Thunderby gets stunned. It's stunned here. Thunderby really trying to make sure that the minion waves are far from Zay, so he comes really close. Zay here really getting the stuns in. Well, that's one thing about Badang. If you're close to the wall and you apply the CC, you're going to be stunned as well. Thunderby really needs to be careful, because pressuring a Badang in the early game, especially one that is skilled like Zay, I don't think that's such a good idea. Then let's turn our heads back to the gold lane, where it's really at between two good marksmen, Kiki and Cypher. There's not so much. They're really poking just to farm the early game. The marksman has to prioritize gold over everything, because gold is actually what makes the marksman significant in the mid to late game. The turtle has spawned already and already trying to go in. Let's out the Queen's Roar, Kiki. But we really need to turn the camera back to the turtle side. Thunderby already making an approach here for the turtle. The junglers aren't ready to commit just yet. Diablo staying back because he knows that Hayabusa is very squishy and shouldn't really frontline this attack. Already trying to pressure them with Thunderby right here. Then again, Badang already making a move here, getting the Moral Fist Occult Altar already used. The Glorious Pathway has been used as well. Diablo secures the objective as Demkai tries to get away. Well, will he be able to? Thunderby really trying to focus here, already pressuring them. Oh, it's a 4-man CC from Phobius as he uses the demonic strength on them 5 good times. Astaros must really be having fun right here. It's a 3-for-none in favor of Commit as well. Commits right now against Thunderby, but that will backfire real quick as he's pulled back by the Shadow Stampede. The Glorious Pathway has been used by Hylos already, wraps himself in a bandage. Kufra trying to get as much stacks, uses the Tyrant Wrath against them. A lot of early game pressure with the Phobius. Well, that's one thing Phobius can do. Really apply a lot of early game pressure, making sure that his presence is felt not just on the EXP lane, but on the team fights as well, making that very necessary. Cypher really trying to farm here against Kiki, and a very important advantage. Let's check out the builds here while we see what's going on right now. They're still ahead in gold. Cypher really going with the Rogue Hammer as the first build, despite the fact that they're behind in gold. Kiki has a complete item. You see how bad already. Meanwhile, Cypher is going with the partial items instead. There's a lot of things that puts Kiki at a very good position over Cypher, but then again, it's not just about you individually. Every member of a team has 20% to contribute. That makes 100% for a total of 5 persons. The mid lane will get brutal as Revolt. Oh, a heavy spin on Tondarby right there, but there's no follow-up right there. Oh, Shadow Stampede trying to bring them Kai back into the occult altar will be used to secure them as the Oogie Shadow Kill is used on Korra to take him down. The total has already been taken. It's a 3-for-none in favor of Astrals. They keep styling against Unstoppable Gods. It's really sad, to be honest. It's really sad that right now Unstoppable Gods are not even standing a chance. Gets pulled back by the Shadow Stampede and gets taken down. Suki is really styling with the Faramis on the gold lane as they take down the tier 1. I don't think Unstoppable Gods are standing a chance, because right now it's not looking so nice for them. Revolt, the glorious pathway has been used already. Maxim with the Quad Shadows gets an Unstoppable Diablo, takes Kufra down as Tondarby tries to get an opening against Zay here. Already gets him airborne. Maxim with a Sinner's Curse, not willing to use the demonic strength, not willing to attack him inside the turret. Already pushing him in. Flickers behind him as he gets the control immunity. The CC, the anti-CC, but not enough damage to take him down. So Darby spamming the recall in mockery of him. Well, I really had to increase my tone right there, because that was an IQ play from Zay, but unfortunately he couldn't pay, because I think Zay was hoping that when he pushes Tondarby into the turret will be attacking while he's attacking, so he would be able to take him down and take down the tier 1 on the EXP lane. Demkai comes in to guard the EXP lane, use the demonic force, but not willing. Tondarby will wait for reinforcements to come. The Total has spawned already, gets the Sinner Course on Demkai, not willing to jump into the enemy flanks. Yes, as a Phobios user, you need to be careful where you're jumping in. It's not just about jumping, it's about jumping when you know you have support. Wow, Shadow Stampede already used on Revolt. Revolt will be taken down by Diablo as Tondarby engages, gets protected by the occult altar from Faramis, and will be stunned, gets pressured by Kiki. Kiki really trying to maintain a good position right here. Tondarby still trying to deal as much damage as possible, will be taken down by Korra as it turns into a 2-for-1 in favor of Astrals. Tries to get him with the Shadow Stampede. Kiki already low, but knows just how to get out of tight situations. Lord Grimlex not willing to give up, still trying to take him out. Wow. Astrals, I think they pushed it a little bit there. Suki really protecting his teammates with the Faramis pick. Faramis pick is a very utility pick, especially if you have good damage dealers. The Glorious Pathway has been used already on Korra, but Korra will flicker out of that. Demkai taking so much damage, but will be taken out by Diablo. Wow, that my goodness. Revolt misses on the S1, gets pulled by the Shadow Stampede, flickers out just in time before he will get shot down. Trying to take the tier 2. Astral are really pushing in, gets in with the control anti-CC. The Shadow Stampede will stun him and he gets taken down, finished off by Cypher. The occult altar has already been used by Faramis and early used to protect Tondarby from getting taken out by the turret. There's a lot of things that I have to mention about Unstoppable Gods. I think I am convinced that Astral was messing with Unstoppable Gods in the first match. I think they just kind of freestyled the first match for them to give them an idea that there was a chance they could actually win that first match. But in reality, I don't think Unstoppable Gods are the one. But then again, I don't want to talk too early. Okay, Mobile Legends is a game where things can happen, and trust me, I've played so many matches that it looks like your team is winning, right? And it looks like there's no way in hell the enemy team could make a comeback. But then something happens already. Max with the Sinner Course here. Zay will lay down the rock to block his own movement. A counterproductive strategy already going in. The occult altar has been used as Cypher takes out River. The occult altar still being available for Lord Grimlex and Suki. Not used up all the HP to get the suppression in. Kiki will take in a lot of damage from Cypher. The Lord has already spawned, and Astral knows that they're not willing to gamble on a team fight that could lead to a potential wipeout if they're not careful. Not willing to waste a second, trying to take advantage of their absence on the EXP lane as Zay clears the minions just in time to give Unstoppable Gods a good chance to defend. Yes, actually, when your team is behind in, gold, and your team, the wave is not on your side, when you see that you cannot compete for the Lord, if you clear the waves on the turret lanes, on the lanes, it gives your team more chance to defend. But I don't really see how effective that is, because Astrals are already making sure the waves are on their side. They've split push already, and they are now trying. Korra already coming in here. That's not really a productive thing. Yes, Astral coordination is really nice. Diablo already getting ice retreat right here. Diablo wasting that, not getting much value for his retribution right there. I don't really know if that's gonna backfire in the later games. Then Kai will get a 2-man spin, but no follow-up right there from his teammates. That's a heavy spin that was wasted. Just a wasted heavy spin. And now he has no heavy spin. The glorious pathway has been used already.